What's going on, guys? TK video, and today I want to talk about some brand new stuff we got in music this week in the industry. Also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Let's get right into this. Starting off here, we got a lot of people in the industry celebrating the holidays. Of course, it's Christmas, you know, Kwanzaa, whatever else you celebrate these days. And Travis Scott actually did something really big for his family. He bought them a house. Yes, he announced it on Twitter and his Instagram Christmas Day, and he said that basically he had to hide this whole project, this whole thing from his family for a very long time. He says, quote, "I bought my fam a crib on Christmas. Used to sleep on floors, now we walk on marble. I had to hide this place from them for 2 months while I built the inside up." So it is definitely, you know, a great thing to see, you know, him giving back to his family and all that good stuff. And the house is really nice, man. It's like a really good house. It has a pool in the back, palm trees, you know, everything. You know, the house is decked out, and it's very great. And there's pictures and videos of it, and there's even a video of the reaction of his grandma and mom walking through and looking at the house. So it definitely is a great thing, man. You know, reps up Travis Scott, man, for real. Also in the same spirit, Lil Yachty, you know, got a bunch of stuff for his mother, stuff from Chanel and Gucci that ranges from, you know, clothes to bags. And there's also a picture up on his Instagram as well. Beautiful things, man. Great things to give back to, you know, the ones that raised them, all that good stuff, man. Support the mothers, man, for real. Listen, like, if you didn't buy your mom a gift, like, what is wrong with you, bro? Also, Bryson Tiller, okay, his home was Kentucky. He was raised there and everything, and he went into local grocery stores and just walked to the people and was like, "Hey, fill that car out. I'm gonna pay for it." Like, basically what he was saying. And there was an actual person that got on an interview and quoted Bryson Tiller saying, he was like, "I'm home for the holidays and I just came to give back to my city. I grew up in the South End and I shop in here a lot and I want to give back." So, you know, that's, man, Bryson Tiller, man, like, you know, it's one thing to give back to, you know, to those that directly have, you know, helped you in life, to those that have directly backed you in everything you wanted to do, right? You know, like your family, your friends is one thing, but to help random people, to help random strangers, you know, out in the open is just honestly like one of the best things you could do, period. Like, just helping out someone random out of nowhere, paying for their groceries, you know, buying their Christmas gifts, whatever. Like, I heard there was one story a few days ago about this man that went into a Walmart layaway and paid like $45,000 worth of layaway stuff that was gifts for Christmas, but he just paid it all, you know. And that, just like little things like that, helping random people is just like, man, that's crazy, man. Next up here, we got Martin Shkreli. Now, if you guys don't know this man is some crazy CEO. He brought up the price of some medicine, I forgot what it was, to like $700 when it used to be like $20, something crazy like that. He's just an insane CEO, right? And he, you know, a couple months ago bought a unreleased Wu-Tang Clan album, and now he's back at it again with buying more unreleased stuff. Except this time he has now purchased a final copy of the Carter 5. Yes, Lil Wayne's long debut, long-awaited album, the Carter 5, is in Shkreli's hands. Now, he had a Periscope live stream a few days ago, him showing off the album, and he even played a track from the album, and people close to Lil Wayne even said that this is an official song. And at this point, Lil Wayne and his team don't know how he got it. They have no idea how he got a copy of the Carter 5, and there is a full investigation started right now to try and figure out how exactly Shkreli got a copy of this album. Now, obviously, one would assume that he maybe just paid off a guy in Lil Wayne's circle, but the price of the Carter 5 had to have been insane. It had to have been crazy for him to actually compromise a copy of the album and get it. Is just like, that has to be so expensive, man. Next up here, we have a new announcement by an artist that I love dearly, and I really did, you know, start to like him a lot this year, right? And I don't know if it was because of the stuff he put out, or, you know, just because I just came to my senses, but we are talking about Big Sean. Now, Big Sean has announced his 4th studio album that's coming out next year, called I Decided. This will be releasing on February 3rd, 2017, and it is definitely an album that I am very, very hyped about. I cannot wait for this album to come out. The artwork is absolutely amazing. It's very colorful, very vibrant, and it's a very, very cool looking artwork that is pretty unique in my opinion. He also went on to talk more about the album later in the interview, and he said that he was inspired by Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, all those people of old in music, you know, those, you know, people that are legends, right? And how they gave off a message of hope, of being happy, of living a better life, of being a better person than they were themselves yesterday, right? So he feels that like he wants to do that. He wants to capture that essence. He wants to portray that exact same message with this album called I Decided. And I am so hyped. I love Big Sean. I love Big Sean. I cannot wait for his album to come out. It's coming out February 3rd, 2017. It's up for pre-order right now on iTunes, I believe some other places, but it's up for pre-order. You can get it. And he also has a new single with the album as well, but I have not pre-ordered it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will for sure be doing that here really soon. Now, you know, Christmas has passed, okay? The holidays are over pretty much. Everyone's all said and done. But if you're still in that Christmas mood, if you're living under a rock, Jeremiah and Chance the Rapper released a Christmas mixtape. It's called Merry Christmas Lil Mama, and it is a 9-track Christmas mixtape based off of old sounds from old songs from Christmas, and a bunch of Christmas movies as well are in the album as well. And just a little mixtape that they decided to work on, and they started, I think it was something early, like they started like December 2nd or 3rd or something like that, and it dropped a few days ago. So it was only like a 2-week ordeal right there. It was only like a 2-3 week whole thing that they made this mixtape in. And what I've heard good things about it. I've heard pretty good things about it. I myself have not checked it out personally, but I've heard really good things about it. And you know, I mean, Jeremiah, I mean, he put out kind of a weak album this year. If you guys are not new to the channel, you guys know my review of Late Dance Europe was kind of but I love Chance, so you know, I might check this out here in a few days or whatever when I have a little bit of time. But if you're still in that Christmas spirit, make sure to check it out if you want to capture that essence again of Christmas or whatever. Now, we've had plenty of surprises here in December with J. Cole dropping his album, as well as a bunch of other surprises here in the season. But probably the biggest one came to us on Friday, December 23rd. And that was a surprise EP by Roy Woods. Now, if you, man, you guys know I love Roy Woods. You guys know I'm a big fan of Roy Woods, and he actually dropped the EP this December called Nocturnal. Now, this one is a little bit shorter than Chance's mixtape. It's about 7 tracks long, but it has some dope features from G Jordan and this guy that I'm not really aware of, but I think what was his name? Like, I forgot his name. Now again, this is another EP that I have not gotten around to just because I've been so engulfed in Kid Cudi's album, because Kid Cudi's album is like 19 tracks and it's a lot, and I'm still processing it, trying to listen to it as much as I can before I do my review. But I'm definitely looking forward. This is next up on my queue of, you know, things to, you know, reviews of that and to go in depth on. This is definitely next up in line. But as soon as I get done with Kid Cudi, I'll be diving into Nocturnal as well. And I absolutely cannot wait for it. I love Roy Woods, man. Like, this is so great, man. It's been hard for me, really, you know, to stay away from Nocturnal just because of my fandom for Roy Woods. It's been kind of hard to distance myself, but I'm doing fine because Kid Cudi's album is purely amazing, and I'll have more words on that this Sunday with my review. And that's all I got, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, share all comments down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.